Give it a go.
Come on, guys.
Brian.
You can do this.
Come on,
Danny. You just had to find your timing. You're good.
Yep. Derek. Bang.
Money.
Nice. Let's go, Derek.
Thank you.
Yep. I'll get that.
Oh,
Good
nice.
D.
So we're staying tight. Here we go.
Oh, he's feeling.
Oh.
Nice. Let's go.
2 for 1.
All the way, Brian. All the way. Right now, all the way, Brian. Just like that.
There we
Nice.
go.
Now.
7.
Got it.
6,
Open.
5, 4. There we go. Hands up. Hands up.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm your captain now.
Great first half, fellas. Great first half. What do you think, Coach?
14-10, Alexis. What do you think? How we doing?
I don't like what
Coming up next, the Kings taking on the Wizards. The Sacramento Kings, they are firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Wizards, Kings, tip-off coming right up. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Kispert is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Bagley in at the 5. And for Sacramento, Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Fox is out there with Simmons. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Now, here's Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for 1.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Shot's good by Simmons.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against the Jazz. Murray kicks to Simmons. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And a great job keeping his eyes up. Murray will be dangerous if he can become a consistent facilitator.
Poole against Fox. Kuzma inside. Count that one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Simmons. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Sabonis lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now, Sabonis will bring a level of physicality every night. Big-time skill, big-time toughness.
Poole the pass to Bagley. Here's Kispert. He's off on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. And it's Simmons penetrating. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Poole against Fox. Poole kicks to Kispert. No good with the triple. The Kings have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Rebound by the Wizards. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Simmons' shot is good. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Poole against Fox. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kispert, the pass to Poole. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Poole's got 6.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Wizards passing it around. And the dunk by Kispert.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside, Simmons. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
So timeout called here. The first for the Wizards. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Sabonis. Kyle comes in for Murray. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Monk's subbed in for Fox. Monk, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Monk is used to that aggressive type defense, especially when he's that close to the basket. Takes pride in really taking on the teeth of the defense. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Miles kicks to Simmons. Miles passes to Herter. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. It falls for the 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
There's the pass to Baldwin. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first, and he gets it back. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Kings. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Poole from deep 3-point territory. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Washington ball. Substituting on the court.
change here for Sacramento. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Murray against Kuzma. Rejected by Murray.
Nice anticipation for Murray. So good at getting position there to block the shot.
Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. De'Aaron Fox out there with Simmons. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The doctor in the last game against the Jazz had quite a performance. He scored 41 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Right?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Kispert for the made shot from Simmons.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And he makes that one. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Kispert. Guarded by Simmons. 6 to shoot. Kispert with it. Simmons is there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Sabonis.
Team foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That's good from Kispert. A great three-point shooter in college, Corey Kispert, who played at Gonzaga, has transferred that skill, Doris, to this NBA level.
And Kevin, you know that guys who can shoot it with range are always in demand. The extra distance doesn't affect Corey one bit. He's very solid from the mid-range. In a shooter's league, he's got his opportunities.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The 3 from Poole. Rebounded by McGee. Kings leading now by 5. Great D that time from Bagley. Poole with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Abdia can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Simmons. A putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wizards trail by 7. Outside Butler. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. And the Kings with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Simmons passes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Butler. Scoreless thus far.
And they continue to control the glass.
Simmons' shot is good. And it's an 11-point Kings lead.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Washington calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Get loud!
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the Doctor.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Sacramento on defense. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And again, Washington no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
A 3-ball. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside, Jones driving inside. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wizards trail by 12. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Lyles. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Poole against Herter. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's Sacramento enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break.
Your team, you can't see.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
So the Wizards 5 right now. And at the forward positions, Avia and Kuzma. Kispert is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Bagley in at the center. Doors, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after game.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Poole gets it to go.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Washington, Simmons finds Murray.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Kuzma against Murray. Here's Bagley. He gets it in there. Bagley's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the...
Substituting on the court.
.56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's Poole with the drive. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Wizards. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. On the wing, Jones. Lock at 6. Here's Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Kings leading now by 12. A 3 from Simmons. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Outside, Jones. Here's Koulibaly. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Simmons is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Murray. And it's Vezenkov in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And finished off by Avdia.
Assist.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up to the inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And it's Vezenkov missing. Wizards trail by 10. Ball's knocked loose. Jones with it. Pass to Avdia. Back to Jones. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Assist goes to
And 12 points for Tyus Jones.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yep, it counts.
That's why Murray was a top 5 pick. Keegan's got a knack for making those difficult shots.
Pass to Vukcevic. Jones in the post. Monk defending. Jones, no luck. Driving to the basket. Stolen by Avdia. Jones with it. Now guarded by Monk. Here's Vukcevic. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. To end the run, Kuzma. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Murray. Three-pointer. No good from Simmons.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. A 3 from Simmons. The kick out to Fox. From downtown, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Fox. Simmons got the lead up to 14 now for Sacramento. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Kings.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the doctor.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Here's Fox. Basket counts.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Poole, no good. Now Simmons shoots the 3. Offline. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have a clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.